All right, take a peek. These are all the mascaras that I own right now, and usually I do a mascara video where I tell you the pros and the cons and the good and the bad, and I am just in the mood this past little while to do major purging of my makeup collection. It's overrun. You're not supposed to keep mascaras more than 3 to 6 months, and there are clean brands that you're not even supposed to keep that long. So I want to go through these as quickly as possible, let you know what I like and what I don't like, and then we'll go from there. So as always, I put a number up on the screen that will correspond to whatever mascara that I'm holding up at that time. Don't worry about remembering the mascara. Just remember that you liked the number, like 3, and go down into the description box, and this mascara will be there, name and linked, and you'll be able to shop that way. Please remember that those are affiliate links, and I do get a very small commission when you shop through them. It does help my channel so much, and I appreciate that more than you know. I also try to put them in the first pinned comment down below, along with everything that I'm wearing. I always list my clothing because I inevitably get asked. My jewelry, my fingernails, they are press-on nails. I list as much as I possibly can for you, so it's easy for you to find, like I said, in the first pinned comment. So I'm gonna just start out with what I have. I've got the glasses on, and we're gonna just go fairly quickly. One that I'm not super crazy about is the Smashbox Superfan Mascara. This is one that just clumped and it dried out very fast. So this is one that is going by the wayside. I didn't like it hardly at all. There is also this one from Essence, Lash Without Limits Extreme Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. I got this one in brown, and it wasn't that it was a brown one. It's just that this flaked on me really badly. So this one is going by the wayside as well. L'Oreal Lash Paradise Big Deal Mascara. This one, the original Lash Paradise, had the natural bristle brush. This one has a silicone wand on it, and I do like this one. This one builds very well. No flakes, no smudging. That's a keeper. The Tarte Tartelette Tubing Mascara. When I first got this, I thought there was no way that I was gonna like this because it just didn't separate enough. Well, as time went by, it actually dried out a little bit, and I found that I really did like it. Now it's one of my very favorites for lengthening my lashes. It's a silicone bristle brush, if you don't know, and the tubing mascaras are super easy to take off. By the way, if you're wondering what I use to take off, I'll make sure that I link that down below. I use one of the best balms I've ever come across, and just really love it. The L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Waterproof. Okay, this one is good because it's waterproof. However, the one that isn't, I get a lot of smudging from, but not this one. And this one is a little bit harder to take off. This has a natural bristle brush, and this one is kind of old right now. Now, I would repurchase this, so this is going on the list. By the way, if they're ones I don't like and I pitch in them that way, they're not going to be in the number lineup. But this one I'm going to put there, even though I'm going to pitch it because of its age. I love the way this lengthens, and I love the way that this holds a curl. So definitely a good one. My probably very favorite mascara of all time ever is the Benefit They're Real Mascara. This one I've been wearing probably since it came out, which was long before I had my channel. I've probably been wearing this one 13 years. This one has little barbs on the end of it. It is a silicone bristle brush, and it lengthens, it makes them look beautiful. It is what I have on today on this side, and I love what it does for my lashes. I can get the individual lashes. I can build up on the bottom lash line. It catches those because it has the little barbs on the end of it. Hopefully you saw that. It's got the little barbs on the end of the wand there. It's that good. I really love it. Now, the next mascara is a 50-50. The Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I got this on a really good sale on HSN, and it was a 4-pack. I love this mascara, but I will tell you that if you're somebody that needs a mascara to be on all day, you have an event, you're outside, it's hot, this is probably not the one for you because it's gonna flake towards the end of the day. Not so much like hour, I don't know, like hour 6 to hour 8. You're not going to notice much, but as the day goes on, if you have a really long day, you're going to notice that this flakes a little. Why I love this is because of the wand, natural bristle brush, again, like a hairbrush. I love how this builds up. I love the volume I get from that, because even though my lashes are long, they aren't super thick, but it's a beautiful mascara, and I continue to use it because of how it performs and makes my lashes look so voluminous. Benefit came out with a new one called Fan Fest. I'm not super overjoyed at this one. It did clump a little bit on me. It has a little bit of a curve there. It's okay. It's not great. There was too much on the brush. It didn't take enough off as I'm pulling it out. And when I'm in a hurry, I don't want to take the time to have to work with that brush to get some of the product off. And as it got older, it just got clumpy. So I'm going to give this one a no thumbs up. And then I actually bought this one from Wet n Wild called So Defined Volumizing Defining Mascara. I got told that this one is a fantastic one, but honestly, I don't know if you can see or not right there, the goobers on the end of that brush. I can't get this one to work for me the way I want it to. It really clumped very badly. So that one's gonna go. This one right here, the Charlotte Tilbury Exaggereyes Volume Mascara. Whenever you get a mascara that's high end and you know the big tube's gonna cost around 30 bucks, get the little one. And it really does last you that 3 months, and then you're supposed to toss them, right? So honestly, I don't see the need to buy the big tubes. Now, this one was good, but it was a little bit of it's too wet of a formula for me. A little bit curved on the bristle brush right there. It's natural bristles instead of the silicone. A little bit curved right there. It did clump as it got older. That it's looking very clumpy to me right now. And so this one, again, this is in the mainstream of it. I like it. I can work with it, but I have to work with it. And sometimes, you know, you're in just too big of a hurry, so you don't reach for ones you have to work with. But it's a good one. It's way better than any other mascara she's put out before. And right now it's too old. It's clumping together, so it's going to, and that one went forward. So the next one is from YSL. And I got told this by an influencer, or watched an influencer to say that they absolutely love this. I don't like this one at all. I am really upset that I had to buy the big tube because they didn't have the little mini one. This is so clumpy on the brush. Every single time I use this, I will inevitably get some mascara up here on my eye. And the reason being is that wand is so fat and so clumpy. This just was not my favorite. And maybe I got an old tube or something because people were raving about it and saying how great it is. But in my opinion, this is not that great. Doll 10 Effort Lash Lifting and Volumizing. This is really good. You're also going to have this flake by hour, I would say about hour 10. It's going to flake on you a little bit. So if you wear your mascara more than that, this might not be for you. This one does not define every lash so that it looks very like, you know, like you have the most voluminous lashes you can get. So this one is more of a lengthening one. So if you're somebody that already has super thick lashes, then this one might be really good for you because this lengthened without having the actual volume that I needed. So this one I'm keeping for now, just because I'm going to do a demo of Doll 10. I say that to you guys all the time and you're probably like, yeah, right, you are, Melissa. Anyway, the next one I have is the Benefit Roller Lash. This one is not a substitute for the Benefit They're Real, in my opinion. It's got a curved wand on it and the silicone brush. I don't feel like this, I get what I get from the Benefit They're Real. I don't get those super long lashes, the super fanned out, all of the bottom lashes caught every single time. I like it and I use it, and you know, I put it up against the E.L.F. one. That is the one that they, you know, used to, you know, and I'm not gonna say the word, but they did use this one to try and, you know, copy this one a little bit. So it's the Lash and Roll from E.L.F. I actually like the E.L.F. one much better. It just is a nicer formula as far as being a little bit more wet. This one was clumpy and dry as far as I was concerned. Let's throw that one out. But the one from E.L.F. was not. This one does help hold the curl on your eyelashes. I felt like this one was way better than the Benefit. The L'Oreal Panorama thumbs up 100% on this one. I really like this one. It is one of those ones that gives me definition and volume and length and holds the curl. It's just really nice. And this one is almost to the point to where I need to toss it. I'm going to use it a few more times and then it's going to go, and I will repurchase this one. I do like it a lot. This one right here from L'Oreal is the Telescopic one. And keep in mind that this is the smallest, thinnest, not smallest, but thinnest bristle brush that I have ever seen. I can't get this one to work. I can't get it to give me volume, length, nothing. It will catch the little eyelashes that are under the eye, but it doesn't even do a great job of making those defined and making those stand out. So I'm going to get rid of this one because I'm just not impressed with it. Maybe I'm using it wrong. Maybe it just caught me on a few bad days. I don't know, but I'm going to get rid of that one. The Milani, the waterproof mascara. I am not crazy about this one. If you can see on that brush right there, this one clumps like no other. It just really gets clumpy and really yucky, and I can't work with this one very well. So I'm going to let that one go. However, the Milani highly rated, I really like this. This is the Lash Extension Tubing Mascara. Again, for a tubing mascara, it's fantastic. Coats those lashes, each individual one. Silicone bristle brush on this one too, kind of an unassuming brush, but this one will come off really easy at night. I do feel like this is a great tubing mascara that just about anybody can use, unless you have little bitty stubby lashes, and you might want to get one that has more of a lengthening property to it. This one is just super easy to work with and a quick, easy out the door mascara. So I'm going to keep that one. The Lancome Tint Idol, I do like this one very much. However, mine has been here forever. It's just really old and I'm going to have to get rid of it. But it does have a bendy wand, half curl on there. I like this one for the definition that it gives to your eyelashes. And this one doesn't flake or smudge or anything like that. But I do have to get rid of it. But it will be in the number system because I do like it very much. Here's the original L'Oreal Lash Paradise. And I will show you that wand. It's a natural bristle brush. Again, this one right here, it is clumping like crazy because I've had it too long. I get sad when I get these and I didn't use them all up, but this is my job. I test this stuff out for you guys. This one is a definite yes. Volume, length, does not smudge. I love it, love it, love it. And I am getting rid of it today only because of its age. So you know that I need to pare these down and do a better job of keeping them pared down. So I'm going to get rid of that one, but it's going to go on the list for you guys to be able to purchase if you want to, because it does all the things. I have 3 lash primers. First of all, I want to tell you that the Dior, I saw someone rant and rave on this. It didn't work for me. For one thing, when you get a white primer, you have to work with your other mascara in order to get it to cover the white. I don't like that. This one did not give me definition. It did not prime my lashes. I don't feel like it was that great. I'm kind of really upset because these tubes are so expensive, especially when you're talking Dior luxury brand. Now, if you want a really good primer, the Estee Lauder Little Black Primer, this is a fantastic primer. Emily Noel turned me on to this one. This one is really old too, it's clumping, but it was really good while I used it. A little bit of curve there, smaller wand, and it has the natural bristles on it. This one did do all the things, separate, lengthen, and prime my eyelashes for a really good mascara, and then they just looked huge. So I am going to toss this one today, but again, it'll go in the numbering system so that you can purchase it if you want to, because I think this one is really fantastic, but I know I've had this for a year and I really need to get rid of it. The Maybelline Sky High Mascara Primer. This one is a really close one to the Estee Lauder because it's black as well. So you get that darkness. You don't have to be covering anything white. This has the same brush as the Sky High, which I adore, the Sky High. I have it right here. And this is one of my favorite mascaras of all time. You do get that bendy wand. So a lot of people are bothered by that and they don't like it and they I always make sure I talk about it because they just don't like it and don't want to purchase anything like that. But this one goes so nicely under the Sky High mascara. You put these two together and you're going to get your best lashes you can get. The Sky High mascara, same wand, same bendy, silicone bristle brush, but there is length, volume, and hold of curl on this. So both of these are really good. I'm going to keep both of them. Love them. The Telescopic Lift mascara. This is different than that other little one. I got the waterproof formula. I have had the regular formula. I don't like the regular formula as much as I do like the waterproof one. Tiny little silicone bristle brush. And it doesn't have tines all the way around it. On one side, it's actually completely flat. Some of it has longer tines than the other ones. So you know that. This is just a very unique mascara. I love that this one is waterproof for me. I will take any of my other mascaras and top them with this for a very, very long wearing mascara. This is a great one to do that with. And then the original Thrive. I know, well, here we go. And then the original Thrive, this one is the Liquid Lash Extensions. I've tried this twice and I was not as impressed with it as I was the other tubing mascaras I've had. Now, this is Jen Phelps' Ride or Die tubing mascara. She absolutely loves this. I'm going to work with this just a tiny bit more before I toss it because it is an expensive mascara and I want to give it a good chance. I will wear this tomorrow so that I can find out whether or not it's something that I do want to keep. Pixi by Petra's Large Lash Mascara. I believe this is a natural bristle brush, but look at that thing. It's huge. And every time I'm going to touch my eye, you know, touch somewhere around my skin, and I'm going to have a mess with this. And this does flake and smudge. So that one is a no-go for me. The next two I have are no-go as well. This is the Rabanne one. I got a sample of it. This is clumpy mess. It was really clumpy on my eyelashes. I could not work with that. And then this one from Fenty. This one would not build, and this one's too old anyway for me to keep, but it's a natural bristle brush, but it didn't build on my lashes. It just clumped together. So this one is a no-go as well. One of my very favorites of all time is from Rare Beauty. This is a beautiful mascara. This one is old, but I do have a backup because I love this mascara. However, I'm not going to open it until I actually use up some of these others or continue to use them before I toss them. Beautiful natural bristle brush. Very much gets in with that volume. You're going to have great volume from this and great length. This is one of my very favorites, and no smudging, no flaking. Really liked this. And then the Milani Anti-Gravity. This is one that I absolutely love as well. It's right up there with the highly rated from them. I don't have any smudging or flaking with this one either. It does have that beautiful hourglass bristle brush that is a silicone bristle brush. The brushes on it are close enough that I can really get in there and really work with it, getting my get my eyelashes as long as they possibly can be. Beautiful mascara. Really do like that one. One of the ones that I talk about all the time is the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift. This is the best mascara. This one and the Sky High one, I believe that these are the two best mascaras out there for drugstore. I absolutely love these. I would never part with these, and I've purchased them over and over and over again. The Falsies Lash Lift does have that hourglass wand. This one is old. Again, it's gotten a little clumpy on there, but when these are new before they expire, they are fantastic. I'm going to get rid of this one because it is old, but I do want to tell you that this is probably my number one at the drugstore. I love this stuff. And then the Bad Gal Bang from Benefit. This one, I couldn't get this one to build up, and it's expensive, and so I'm going to kick myself, but it's got the bendy wand on it. A lot of Benefits have that bendy wand on them. This one boasts that it can give you a lot of volume, build up your lashes. I found that this one didn't hold a curl. I'm going to probably declutter this one. I might wear it one more time with that tubing one from Thrive tomorrow just to see how it does, but I'm probably going to declutter that one. And then the Lash It Loud from E.L.F. This is another one of my very, very favorites. Silicone bristle brush. It held a curl. It's separated, got me great volume. and the length was beautiful on it. No smudging, no flaking. I do like this one a lot. I know that when I said that last time, there was a lot of people that said they hated this one, which surprised me because I really do love it so very much. So I'm keeping quite a few. Let's count up how many I'm keeping. I am decluttering 15, which I think is pretty good. And then I'm keeping 1, 2, 3, 5, and I'm keeping 15. How does that work out? I don't know. But anyway, those are the ones that are going. I can't even put them into one hand to hold all of them on, but onto all of them. But these are going, these I'm going to stay and continue to work through. Hopefully in the next few months, I will work enough with them to be able to use them up somewhat. I can't donate these to anybody because you don't want anybody getting an infection or anything like that. So yes, this does seem very wasteful to a lot of you, and I apologize to those of you that feel that way, but we test this out so much. For me, that's what being a beauty blogger is all about. I find the latest, or I find mascaras that I've never tried before, or makeup I've never tried before, and I try really hard to bring those to you and tell you what's the best and what's garbage, so you can save your money and really invest in what might work for you really well. So let me know down in the comment section if any of these work for you that I'm decluttering, or if any of the ones that I'm keeping don't work for you. So I'm going to put up a video right here, which was my last mascara review, and I think I had over 80 mascaras in that one as well. So I'm even going further this time and getting rid of a lot of these that are older. Some of them I do still like, but a lot of them are going. So hope you're doing really well. Gonna put up that video right here for you so that you can see my last in-depth mascara review. Take care of yourselves. I love you so very much. Come and see me again in my next video. Goodbye, my friends.